Also new at 5, new details on the brutal attack of a nurse who just left her shift at Highland Hospital.
The attacker is still at large, and tonight we're hearing from a colleague who rushed to help that victim. The woman was attacked last Thursday while walking to her car near Rockingham Street, which is adjacent to the hospital. 13 WHAM's Carly Miner spoke with a coworker who found that nurse covered in blood. Carly, good afternoon.
Yeah, Matt, Karen, the staff member says the nurse was just a couple of weeks away from retiring when the attack happened. Monica Scott is a respiratory therapist at Highland Hospital. She tells me last Thursday she was working in the emergency room department overnight. As soon as her shift began, she says she received an alert.
We originally got the call, the MERT response for someone in the parking garage. I was literally running around the parking garage trying to find where the person was. Security was in the parking garage, also just circling around the parking garage trying to find who we're looking for.
Scott says that's when one of the nurses received an update on the alert.
One of the responding nurses had gotten that call, so the call was made from her phone to someone in the hospital that she had been assaulted outside, so then we all came outside and it was just a huge response. It was just really unfortunate, very, very unfortunate.
Rochester police say staff members flagged down officers just off hospital grounds on Rockingham Street.
There was blood just all over. It was on her phone, it was on her badge, it was all over her uniform.
Scott says even though her and the victim worked separate shifts, she knew her as a well-respected nurse who has worked years at Highland.
She only had 2 weeks left, and this is unfortunately how she got to experience her last couple of weeks of nursing.
The hospital says the employee was treated for injuries and has been released. The safety of patients, visitors, and employees remains its top priority. Scott says the whole ordeal has her speechless.
Literally, it gives me chills to think that I could just walk outside after leaving work and be assaulted by someone that I don't know for an unknown reason.
Investigators say the attack was related to a dispute between a patient at the hospital and other staff members. As of today, no arrests have been made. Matt?